Fortnite gets a Battle Royale mode, all Star Wars Battlefront DLC is free, and my thoughts on the PewDiePie thing. We'll get into it in the breakdown. What's going on, people? It's your boy DaRealMastalin, and welcome to your daily dose. And as always, before we get started, hit me with those 3 quick things real quick. First one, build the fort around that like button. Subscribe here for more. Hit that notification bell so you get notified every single time I drop a video. Now let's break it down. First up, we got Fortnite. And yes, I know that there wasn't a video yesterday. Real life happens. But we got Fortnite, and Fortnite, for those of you who don't know, is a survival sim base building type thing. Think Minecraft, but with a lot more guns and traps and zombies. And it plays pretty well. I like the game. I haven't played it like ridiculous amounts, but I have played it for quite a bit. And it's getting a battle royale mode, so much in the vein of PUBG and H1Z1 and those type of games is getting a battle royale mode. It's one versus 100 type thing, and it's the last man standing. The difference is that with Fortnite's mechanics of building traps, building forts, you can still do all of that. So you jump out of the battle bus and hit the ground, and you use your pickaxe to gather materials. You can build whatever you want, and much like those games, you just pick up the guns and other stuff from around the map, and it's all up to you. You can build traps, you can just make a fort and let people come to you. You can do whatever you want within the context of the game. And it's one of those things where I think it'll lend well to the Fortnite style of gameplay, and it'll provide enough like uniqueness to all the other games that are out there, because PUBG is killing it right now. 1 million concurrent players, like PUBG is out there killing the game. So Fortnite, with its uniqueness, I think it will provide something new for people to play. And it's available right now if you own Fortnite as a test, and it'll go live sometime in the late September. So I'll let y'all know my full impressions once I get deeper into it. I think I played probably about 25 minutes of the game mode, and I died, so I had to go do stuff. But I'll let y'all know as I get deeper into the gameplay. So far, so good. I think it'll bode well for the survivability of Fortnite. Next up, Star Wars Battlefront. All the DLC is free. Every bit of DLC for the first Star Wars Battlefront is free, and that's not really surprising considering Battlefront 2 is coming out November 17th, and they want to do as much as they can in order to facilitate people getting into the series and playing it, to get back on that nostalgic bandwagon. So for the greatness that Star Wars Battlefront could have been, once you add all the DLCs together and new characters and all that stuff, it becomes a much more fleshed out game because it has all the content it should have had at the beginning. Hopefully Battlefront 2 doesn't have this problem, but that remains to be seen. But as of right now, you can go to any of your prospective stores, to Origin, to Xbox, or to PlayStation, and you can download the game and all the DLC, provided you already own the game. But you can download all the DLC and play it at your leisure, which is dope. Like I said, it's a good game, and it provides all the sounds and nostalgia that you would want from a Battlefront game. It's just that it didn't have the content at the beginning, and that was its downfall. But on the prospective stores, you can go right now, get whatever you need, and especially that Death Star DLC. That Death Star DLC is dope, so get on that if you haven't. And finally, we come to PewDiePie, aka Felix, aka is he racist? I'm not gonna tout that this man is a racist. I don't know him like that. I've never watched a single one of his videos except for the ones in question where he says some overtly racist stuff. Like, that's literally the only time I watch anything about PewDiePie. And keeping it 100, I didn't even know PewDiePie was a thing until like a year ago. Like, I had never heard of this dude, and then I saw him on some Game Awards or something, maybe 2 years ago, I don't know, but someone like some Game Awards, and I was like, I don't know who that is, and everybody was like, you know, making a big deal about it. I didn't know who that dude was. Like, he doesn't provide content that I would watch on YouTube, so I don't know, it's just me. But for those of you who don't know, during a live stream playing PUBG, he basically blurted out the N-word. Not gonna put it, don't want to get censored, but he blurted out the N-word. And the problem I have with it, this is the whole issue I have with it. Again, I'm not gonna say whether or not this man's racist. I don't know him from Adam, but it was how nonchalantly he said it. Basically, he was playing, and in the heat of the moment, he was like, you such a, and like, I don't even understand that. Like, it was like straight up and down out of left field. The problem I have, again, is that it was so nonchalant. For it to come out the way it did, it was because he says it on a more than regular basis. That's the problem I have, is that it comes out so effortlessly. And then he caught himself, and that's how you know that it's one of those things that he says and he consciously said it, even or unconsciously said it, but consciously knew that he said it, because he immediately caught himself and was like, oh, I'm sorry, a-hole. Like, he immediately caught that he did that and then tried to correct it. Quick update, he has put out a apology video. I'll link that in the description below, I guess, so you can go watch it. He basically said it was my bad. He's gonna change. He should have done better, but yeah, whatever. I take that with a grain of salt. I'm not even feeling that. Apology was basically to save face at this point in time. Also, the other problem I have is all the people defending it like it was cool. Like, yeah, that's how this goes down. He's just it doesn't matter that he said it. He said it in the heat of the battle, blah, blah, blah. What? No. Like, accidental racism is still racism. I don't understand, like, how you defend it. Like, his fan bases, y'all a little rabid. I don't really understand you guys as a whole, why you worship anybody on YouTube. Even if I was in his position of being, you know, the #1 guy on YouTube, or as far as subscribers or whatever it may be, I don't understand why you would worship somebody on YouTube, why you would worship any of these celebrities. All these people are just people. They just happen to do something for a living that is in the public eye. Like, I don't understand. They're not like heroes to the common man. They don't do anything especially brilliant. Even great actors, they make entertaining movies. Fantastic. Unless you are aspiring to be an actor, that person does nothing but entertain you. So I don't understand how they're like your role model, how you will staunchly defend anything they do. That part is very weird to me. Like, his fans are very, very rabid, and anybody who speaks against this, they immediately get called snowflake and SJW. No, wrong is wrong, bruh. Like, as a whole, if my kids are wrong, I love them to death. But if they're wrong, I fix the wrong. Just because they're wrong and I love them doesn't mean that I immediately negate what they did. That's just stupidity and it's childish. But before I get into any more of my rant, I'm just gonna say that I don't watch this dude. This is not gonna make me start watching this dude. It's not gonna make me stop watching this dude, because again, he's not in my repertoire. My kids don't watch him, so I don't have to worry about that either. But if you're defending his actions, you're part of the problem, and you are much more of a snowflake than anyone who you say got offended by this, because you're offended by someone being offended. I don't know how you don't think that's snowflake like. And one more quick point is Campo Santo, the makers of Firewatch, basically threatened action. They put a DMCA against PewDiePie's video. I'm not a fan of that either. I'm not okay in that in any way, shape, or form, because that sends a very bad message, not only to the YouTube community, but to other game developers. Because already right now, as far as Let's Plays go, they're not exactly fair use, but a lot of the companies are on a I don't care, because it'll lead to game sales. If one person watches this and they're like, oh, I like that, they can, you know, go buy the game. So it's kind of like free advertising, so they don't say anything about it, but it doesn't fall under fair use for the most part. I'm not cool with all of a sudden you letting your personal feelings affect an entire genre of trade. I'm not cool with that in any way, shape, or form. I'm not defending PewDiePie, but that action, not okay. That's all the news I got for today. Y'all let me know what y'all think of everything I covered today, including this PewDiePie thing, in the comment section below, or hit me up on Twitter at DaRealMastalin. Swing by my stream, mixer.com/DaRealMastalin. Broadband bullies in the building. As always, this been your boy Mastalin, always giving you the real. I love y'all like some play cousins, and I'm out.